Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I want to talk about two important things that really happened yesterday. One is about Minha who came and put things straight, and she's contemplating of a very many latest development that a video is yet to drop so that we get to know the path that Minha wants to chart away with. So such kind of chatting somebody's way and Minha fronting and fighting for her space has really left the majority of people, more so some quarters and the lazy gang, at the divided kind of subscribers. Which way? Whether Minha is joining the lazy gang or not. But for countless number of time, Minha has addressed herself that is no longer in any position to join the lazy gang, and he has never even fathomed. So the least that people can think that she is that she cannot be ungrateful. On the other hand, it's about Ssejo, about the shocking incident that happened between Ssejo and the wife Diana. So in a nutshell, the story that we are getting from Ssejo himself, Ssejo was battered, arrested and damned by the wife. So Ssejo blamed the subscriber that are processing the document, the visa and the passport so that the wife could be ferried to overseas. So Ssejo has been left certain kind, perhaps homeless, because the wife has taken everything, including the mattress, plus other kind of belongings. So the question that people are throwing into the heavy space of this YouTube street, within YouTube street, why was Ssejo's wife taking all the belongings? Is it that Ssejo didn't buy them? Is it that, or the wife is the one who bought all these kind of things? It's a question for another day. So guys, if you want to get to know more that really happened within two individuals, kindly let's meet at the progression stages of this video. But if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So guys, let's meet after a break. Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's dive in, lest we forget. Guys, Minha took it to the social media, and for a live that she held yesterday, and we saw the opinion that people trooped into that live and started supporting Minha. First of all, Minha started by telling the moderators, can they please leave these people to express themselves either in a capital letter or in a small letter, either in a demeaning or in a fair way, which means it is the time that Minha wanted to give a spacious announcement. People waited for announcement more, but what really came, Minha just tell people that is later going to drop a video that will see him or will see her pursue another part. So the question that I tell you, majority of people are asking, which kind of part? Is it the lazy gang? No, it's not the lazy gang, because Minha said she can never contemplate joining the lazy gang. What is this one of the more part that Minha wants to chart? She went ahead that's telling people, talking people that she's been nurtured, she's been well yielded, and she's been trained. Are you there? And all these things are attributed to Yamarwa, and she gives an accolade that the only decent human being, though there are very many, but the one outstanding one, it's one Yamarwa who held up her hands and show her how to fish. Now, at this moment, Minha is letting people know that she can now fish for herself. To a point that Minha is telling people, now, because she was already been taught how to fish, pruned, weeded, and led to fish, why is it that when she wants to fish alone, then people start throwing stone at the fishing net? Then she's being furnished with the unbroken nets that cannot even sieve water and catch the aquatic animal by the name fish. Why is it? Minhawi is also appealing to people and letting people know, yes, women are known of always supporting each other and letting other women who comes and talk when the vices are done and are committed within the society. Why is it that in her case, she never even mentioned anybody's name? She just put forth and perceived things differently, yet the stone has already been thrown at her. You know, she tells people that she's coming out from that cocoon. And what is this cocoon? Cocoon is over dependency of those who've held the hands. For how long shall you be held the hands? And that is now the message that Minha, we not only speaking to herself, but through her, we can learn the messages that Ayamaro has held people's hand. But there's this kind of overdependency that you might find the majority of people, that their daily life dependent on boss, which is not bad, but people should also take that pedestal, and people, upon rising to the occasion of that podium, you should now start thinking and behaving differently. Thinking and behaving differently is not going against the boss. Thinking and behaving differently is not like joining the lazy gang and being ungrateful. Is be free and in an environment that is so friendly, that is so favorable that you can air your views without you being castigated. She's saying that sometimes she could be a friend. Does not really mean your friend is their friend. How your friendship is being viewed by the other people is so differently. Some friendship with other people could be enemies with other individuals, with or other kind of group also. So this issue of social media itself is so complex that sometimes your words alone can make you burn bridges, not even your action. So because she expressed herself that way, she's came back and interacted with her loyal fan and subscribers and let them know the way forward that she's taking. That if she will be doing a reaction, it will be a reaction that is so constructively, a reaction that she will be calling the shot and the part that is done with the society, not to put them under the rug. If it will be a constructive interview, it shall just be focusing on a constructive interview, demystify other kind of myths and misconceptions while telling people how it was supposed to be done constructively. But it won't be the one of name calling because it's tiresome. And I want to put to you and submit to you people, reaction and analysis sometimes is not, because it makes you build enemies where it was not supposed to be. It makes you nurture other kind of ill emotive emotions and emotional phobia that are not warranted for. So it means you cannot even sleep. You go sleep with a lot of garbage and baggages, such that when you wake up the following morning, you're not yourselves. You're not yourselves. I want to tell you even now, I'm involved myself in critical analysis without calling other people names, but it's tiring. Sometimes I wake up, I've even forgotten my password. The other day, I went 2 days without posting anything. I'd forgotten my password and drawing pattern of my phone and laptop at the same time. So I had to spend the extra cash for it to be flashed. So I had flashed everything. And that's why you see my account sometimes has gone back to where it was because I'm still striving to build that kind of algorithm so that it picks up. So the reason for that dragging is because I flashed everything on my phone. So you understand? It is not vegetable, as Mayugno may put it. So let's watch and listen to Minhawi, how Minhawi explained herself going forward.
Well, hello Minhawi, hello Evelyn. Minha, you're very open-minded, and for Sky, I'm not on your channel, so don't tell me shh. Allah, Sky, today you are getting punished. Sky, you've been told you're not on your channel. Just let them be today, Sky. Take the beating for me. Okay, Sky. Okay, I was joking, Jamie, but you can pay a voucher. Yeah. We love you. Nyabuhanse is my second home. Yes, Real Marcos. Real Marcos is one of those people we started with sometimes back. And it was not easy, but we're here today. Yeah. So guys, I'll be making a very serious decision. I hope you love me then, the way you've always loved me. I hope you appreciate me the way you've always appreciated me. I hope you support me the way you've always supported me. You know, decisions are in life. Sometimes you have to change. Sometimes you're in this cocoon that you have to shed off, you know. There's a baby crying. Oh yeah. Yeah, in life there are times you need to just now be the new you. Sometimes you get a wake-up call like, hey, it's time in HAWI, you change the tune, you know, start doing things differently, in a good way, in a more impactful way, in a way that will make most of us, you know, in a way that all of us will remember, you know. There comes a time in that in life when you have to do such kind of things. And don't be, like I told you, I'm not the kind of person to be really to be ungrateful. Me and ungrateful can never be in one sentence. I'm the most grateful person. Any grateful person, even if you give me a cup of water, a glass of water, I'm not the kind to forget. Okay? I'm not the kind to forget. I'm super grateful, and even God knows. And even my friends know. I'm super grateful. And also, I try to do as much good things the same way I receive good things. When you're good to me, I try to do that, and to someone else, I try to extend that. I try to treat everyone with kindness as much as I can, you know. Of course, there are those times that we rub shoulders, we disagree with people. Those are also there. But most in my will and my desire in life is to be a better person to the person next to me, or to the person around me, or even to my closest neighbor. And I try to live by those words, you know. I try to support. You guys have seen. I try to support as much as I can, to be there for as much as I can. You know, I try to like emulate people. Like, for example, Mara is very nice to people. Like those are people I learn from each and every day. You know, and there's only one example I can give. There are many examples, but Mara is the only outstanding example I can give of a good human being that I know. That one is without fear or favor. You know? And also equally, we have people who are not good. You know? We have people who are also not good. It's the world we live in. People are different. It's the world we live in. You know? I may not be good. I may be bad to you. I may be good to someone else. I may be an angel to you. I may be a devil to someone else. You know? That's how life is. You know? So guys, don't whatever decisions that I make, of course I'll upload a video before I make that decision, and that decision will be on camera, will be on a video. I'll do a video and clear and say things out the way I feel them, you know, without having to I don't want to be a pleaser. I don't want to be here for you because I want to please you. I don't want to please here because I want to please Sky or Donna. I want to be like, oh my God, Donna, I want to please you. Let me do this thing so that I can be able to make you smile. I want to do things because I feel it's the right thing to do, and it's the honest thing to do, and it's the only thing that can make an impact in my life, in your life, and in every person's life around me, if that makes sense. Okay? And this one is without judging anyone, just living life as it should. The way I know where you're seated right now, you are an honest person. There are things that you've done that are honest to you. That's what I want to do. You know, I'm not a very old person. I'm not. I'm not. Please don't say I am old.
Yes, you are.
You come back here and correct what you said.
No, I'm just going this way. You're not old.
I'm old. Anyway, that was CJ. Yeah, so guys, I want to be a person who has a voice. I don't want to be castigated, demonized because I've said this or I've said that. Can you imagine? Even whatever I've said, I've never even mentioned anyone's name, but the beating I've been receiving, only that either I have a thick skin. Right now I could be somewhere else crying and wailing, and I could not even come out here, you know. But because I'm not cut from that coat, that's why I'm able to talk and address you guys, you know. Come on guys, like the live stream.
That is the message of Minha, and Minha is still explaining and telling people, just accept him, the way, just accept her the way she is, and that is her character. It's not changed. It's just trying to make things work. She's just trying like to develop new thing that yet to drop into a video that she will come forth and explain the kind of activity she will be involving herself going forward. Makyu, she said she's not joining Lazy Gang. She said that the only boss that she knows going forward is Anna Marwa, a very decent human being who have held the hands of very many people. But now she's saying that it is the end of a depending of everybody. She's done collabo with everybody. She's been held up with the Nyabohanzi people. Now it's time of Minhawi to find a niche, and it's time for Minhawi to come up with her own craft that will define Minhawi herself, that will get to know Minhawi. This is Minhawi. It's just because of she's of a thick-skinned, she's still surviving. Were it not for that, she could be somewhere nursing injuries and stones are thrown at her going forward. So on the other hand, we saw grotesquely Ssejo narrating a story that really found us with greatest shock. You know, it's a story that is now not the other, because in African society, it's always known that women are the one being battered and chased away. Now it's happened the vice versa, that the wife of Ssejo, Diana, could really conspire and organize atrocity, committed atrocity, because she's already known that the visa and the passport has already been procured somewhere, that now she's living. You know, it's been a series that this family have gone through ups and downs. The issue of drunkenness, the issue of drug and substance abuse is wielded in this kind of family. It's a riddle in between. I think this is where the problem is. I remember one time in HAWI held an interview and said a lot of things that Diana sometimes calls her and vent to Minhawi. Sometimes a point that Minhawi cried because he couldn't imagine that Ssejo as well could do such kind of things to Diana. Well, in my reaction is so constructive. I don't want to paint anybody, but I just want to give you the village shenanigan. That's now is a typical African and what really happens in the marriage family, domestically. Others people cannot come out and speak. It's taken Ssejo a long time to come out and speak, because maybe a man is not supposed to cry. You know? Now Ssejo has just come out to talk because maybe she's been left homeless, she's been left without bed, she's been left without nothing at all. So by that fact, Ssejo narrated a long story, and this is the story that Ssejo is saying. During the funeral of the sister, he overheard through the friends that the wife is saying that after the burial, the wife will scamper elsewhere because Ssejo doesn't have money. The wife is looking for money, and the wife is looking to progress well, but because the wife cannot fathom staying in that poverty. Ssejo told us he heard that rumors from friends and from people, but she couldn't believe it. What went on again, Ssejo said that until one point he was there sitting with the mom just next to the grave, the sister's grave. Then what ensued is like Diana, the wife, appeared with a machete, a panga, threatened Ssejo, told Ssejo that he's done with the life. And Ssejo, by what Ssejo is telling us, is that the wife appeared drunkard. And Ssejo said, okay, because I'm a truthful man, let me say the wife has been drinking. And that's the reasons why I was telling you. This drug and substance of abuse that riddle this family. Or maybe the wife is provoked by the Ssejo's behavior, because the story that's coming across is that Ssejo sometimes can go MIA for even 1 week, drinking stupor with other women, but while starving the wife back at home. So it could be the Ssejo's behavior has created a monster in Diana. I have got no fact. That is how sometimes I am just thinking. It could be true or not. Secondly, the wife decided to launch an attack with the machete. Ssejo was cut at the back, taken to the hospital, was sutured, came back. He did not stop from there. The wife went to the police station, took up a P3 form. Ssejo was arrested the following day morning after she's come back from the hospital. Taken to police custody, put there for 2 days. Diana was called to come and write a statement. Diana was nowhere. Diana was switched off the phone, even up to now. Maybe Diana might have traveled to overseas for this job. And the question that people are asking, how do you want to end the friendship? You're burning the bridges. And Ssejo has really narrated it so bad. So let's listen to Ssejo's narrative.
They're the one who actually they are taking advantage of our split, because before the funeral, she was telling people, me after the funeral, I'm going to jump out of this relationship because now I want to look something bigger. My husband, I think he have to arrange himself so that he can get good money for me to stay. Now I was hearing from people, and I never took it very much serious. So one day she came, I think she had taken some drinks. Let me be open and honest. So when she came, and I was like, what's wrong? I was here with mom. I was standing here. Mom was somewhere there. And these guys were continuing making my sister's grave. I'm talking the truth because I'm here at my sister's grave, and I'm saying my sister's down here on the ground, and I'm speaking the truth here. She came with a machete. She wanted to chop off me, and I was saying, what's really going on? She said that, me, I'm going out of this home because now there are many ladies YouTubers who are here and they need you. I say, me, I'm not much connected to them. She came, and I think I could have somebody to show that cutting here, machete to my back. She came with it. Bah! She cut me out. I was going and knitted, but I thank God. After she went to the hospital, I called Majake. Yeah, Majake came to the hospital, saw me. That night, Diana came with, that night, around midnight, I was told, she came with a truck. And let me show you. I think Diana, we came along with her. We never, even the time she was really in need of medical attention, I did it in my video, and I pleaded. Even I was crying for her to be treated. Now she's well. Some subscribers have taken advantage. You just take her. I know you're processing for her passport and a visa. It's well. Me, I'm ease. I'm very much ease. So, this place, let me show you. This place is where the body actually passed. We decided to give a place here guys, where the body from the road came through here. Hey, that's Royal Kim passing. Big shout out to him and Jose. So the body came from this place to here. This was like a gate. That's why we have this opening here. That opening you're seeing there. So this was like a gate now, because of our tradition and custom, our sister couldn't pass through the main gate. So the truck came till here. They came with cops. She went fast, and I wrote a P3 that I fought her. I never fought her. Masons, they were there. My mom was there. There were like 4 Masons there. My mom was there, and yeah, she went and wrote a P3 through that lady and those men who sent her money for my arrest. My sister even have not rotted in the grave, and we were sending Diana money to come to arrest me. went and brought the cops. Okay, before he brought the cops, he came with the truck. He picked everything, including my clothes. I'm saying this is the honest thing I'm saying. Don't see me now, I'm dressed this way. I don't have. Anyway, it's okay. I don't want to say those man because I know I'll get others. So guys, actually came with that. They picked things from the house. Even she could pick things which she thinks is hers and leave mine. Even if it's a mattress, leave me mine. I'll have to say thank you so much, Mom Vivian, for sending me something and bought the mattress. So she came and picked everything and she marched off. That morning, I left the hospital. I came back home. I was just relaxing. A truck of police with 7 policemen came to my home. Reason being, then I've gone there, I've written that I fought her, and she have took a P3, which actually that she have gone under medication that I've beat her. I told the police, let's go and see. Me, I have a deep cutting in my back, and to show us where she was beaten. When I was taken to the police, she never appeared. She was called and she switched off the phone. That's the painful truth. So guys, me, I'll just say this me I'm talking here. When God will bless me with a woman, I know I'm very young, I'm 30. When God will bless me with a woman.
So that is Ssejo narrative, because Ssejo has narrated and showed you everything. Ssejo is telling and learning hard lessons, that he's still young, he's at 30, but thinking of marrying, and if at all, if he perchance getting any lady his way, he will never put a relationship and her wife into the social media. You know, social media is toxic, and social media has carried majority of people. Others will want to lure you with money to react negatively about a person. Others will lure your wife with the money so that to break that kind of marriage. Others will even give you money to woo you into devil worshipping. Others will destroy you if they would want. And that's why sometimes I'm also speaking to Diana. How sure are you that you've already gotten somewhere and somebody may be taking overseas is meaning well to you than your husband? It could be your husband lacked money, but where are you headed? Do you know these people? Or you are just being human trafficked? Then the story could be somewhere that somebody has already been beheaded. Then Ssejo will bear the responsibility back at home, arrange the funeral, taking care of anything. I don't know, I'm not privy, but this one, when you are dealing in social media, you just have to be very careful to which landing destination you are, with the people you are communicating to. The intention is not all about money. Well, so this is the mushrooming and the sprouting upcoming YouTubers. Most within the village, they are money hungry. Most within the village, they depend on this, what we call the relationship. Others anymore up to now in the village don't want the African relationship. Most of them now, because of the introduction of YouTube, everybody is now looking international. Everybody now wants either a man or a woman from overseas. They don't want relationship within the village. They don't want a Kenyan relationship or African relationship at all. And this is the problem that is really cropping in Nyabohanse. And let me tell you, it is a problem that now it comes also with the effect of YouTube, that majority who are so weak at heart, majority who are so not keen will fall for it. Hence, this is how you might find other ladies and other men, because somebody is willing to pay for you that visa so that it gets you aboard, whether UK, whether US, whether Europe, whether any other kind of landing destination. But he or she will use you as a conduit to pass illegal substance. It could be cocaine, it could be drug, whereby your suitcase shall be snatched. Perhaps it's high time for the YouTuber of Nyabohanse, whether man or a woman, get to learn from the social media and internet. Click then you'll get to see how many Kenyans women are serving jail time in abroad. They were caught fearing cocaine, heroin, not because they knew, they were very ignorant, very green, but because they thought they were involving in a relationship that otherwise seen as a viable venture. They discredited their former relationship, they ended up. Therefore, right now, they are closed behind the doors and behind the bars, just because the appetite of getting hungry so quick, the appetite of not obeying the process, the appetite of wanting more unnecessarily going forward. Now, your future is on your hand. And when you open up your palm and your hand over this way, and your future is just inside the middle, anytime when you turn off your hand this way, so within that fraction of a second, your future shall drop off, it shall topple off, which means now the neutral equilibrium or the stable equilibrium itself shall already be lost. It shall crash on the ground. So your future is in your hand, and what you do with your future and your life, it depends upon you. You have got all the necessary tools and all the necessary information to learn about it. If you can't learn, therefore let's wait. So all about the story is not to charity Ssejo. All about this story is to educate the masses and for the people who want to watch all kind of this. And if you know you're a subscriber and you're a donor whose main intention to come into this YouTube street to destroy families, to request for nudity and obscene photos from other ladies or from other men, therefore it's so hard. If you like African men and African ladies, why can't you just come to Africa? Talk to them. Do the traditional necessary wedding the way Amaro is doing it. Then from that end, your wish shall be granted. Therefore, you will be deemed seen that you are a person of a good heart. Let all the eventuality or the atrocity happen after you've come home and you've been introduced officially. The same way you've seen Amaro have gone to Argentina physically to be introduced. And that's how things are supposed to be done. But these things done underwater to an extent of like being wild, and you end a relationship with a machete and then you are a lady. Believing or not believing it, if it happened, that's how not the relationship ends. If you don't want anybody, you better get yourself missing. You better move without involving fight and police. What if where you're going also backfired? Before you leave or exit, and be sure how you exit that door. Celine Dion penned it down on her song. Be sure if you want to leave, and make sure you don't bang that door. And be sure before you leave somebody's life, how you exit that door and how you bang that door. At one point, you might need your former boss or your former relationship to redeem you or to salvage you from a situation going forward. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.